Hello everyone and welcome to FutureSox TV, our weekly look into the Chicago White Sox farm system. Spring training is wrapping up and the team has basically been decided. The prospects are heading down south to Charlotte, Birmingham, and more. 2 weeks ago I attended spring training and got an up-close look at a lot of prospects. You can see some of my initial thoughts over on FutureSox.com, but let's dive into it a bit more here. The big-time prospect I got to see was the one we all wanted to, Carlos Rodon. Rodon dominated the Royals in his start against what was essentially their opening day lineup. According to the stadium scoreboard, he was consistently sitting in the mid-90s and had the reigning AL champs looking like they were minor leaguers fighting for big league spots. Brett Austin got to see the spotlight when he served as catcher for his former college roommate Rodon. He didn't look too overmatched at the plate and showed enough hustle that I had my dad screaming in my ear, "Good hustle, kid!" before turning to me and asking, "What's his name?" My dad might have become the world's biggest Brett Austin fan in that moment. Courtney Hawkins was showing great potential when I saw him in a couple games as he stayed a bit longer on the big league squad than most of his counterparts. He's patient, he's driving the ball with authority, and he's showing off a cannon in left field. He also dwarfs just about everyone on the field not named Jose Abreu. And while I didn't get to see Tim Anderson play, he looked great in batting practice as he sprayed the ball to all fields with authority and power. He has a slender build, but his wrist speed is so fast that he drives the ball harder than one would expect. Adrian Nieto looks like he'll benefit from being in Double-A. He showed plenty of patience in the Double-A game that I saw him play in, looking far more composed than he did at the big league level. If he still had rookie eligibility, he would be the highest ranked catcher in the system, no doubt, and I would personally have him just outside the top 10. Likewise, Onelki Garcia will benefit greatly from spending time in Triple-A as he was a pest on the base paths in the Triple-A game that I saw. Matt Davidson still looks like he has that defeated sense around him. His poise at the plate was a far cry from what he was last year at this time. It looks to be all mental with him right now. Trace Thompson was bringing energy to the game, and this might be the year he finally performs well enough to get a September call-up as a good defensive outfielder with some pop in his bat. And some interesting moments from the minor league fields include Jace Fry signing a ball for a young Oregon State fan and taking a photo with him. Kenny Williams was down at the field every day watching every bit of batting practice in minor league games as possible. At one point, when I was talking to him, initiated by me saying "bless you" after he kept sneezing, he asked me to move slightly to the side so he could watch both fields at once. And Onelki Garcia reminded us that baseball players are human when he struggled to close the fence behind him, which I'll be the first to admit that I've had my fair share of struggles with fence locks. And that's all for right now. For more coverage of the White Sox prospects, head over to FutureSox.com to follow how the prospects perform this spring. FutureSox TV is filmed at the Reynolds Journalism Institute at the University of Missouri in Columbia, Missouri. For FutureSox TV, I'm Daniel Shapiro.